What up? What up? What's up, everybody? We're out here
Feeding some geckos.
feeding some baby geckos.
Getting ready for UFC fight night.
You guys know we gotta watch the UFCs all the time.
That's why.
So
That's why we're doing it here while feeding.
So we're gonna do a little YouTube live, answer some questions. Since we didn't have time to upload a video this week because we have a new facility now. But we will do an in-depth video of a walkthrough in a reptile room or reptile house tour, I should say, in maybe like another week. As soon as we get everything settled in and we get everything looking nice, we'll show you guys.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know, it's been a little busy here just trying to set up everything.
Yeah.
We didn't honestly have an idea of how many animals we had until
Yeah, and not just that,
moved
but
everything.
we had the reptile show, so it slowed down our process, and then just a weekly orders and feeding. It just takes time, so we haven't been able to completely set up.
But it's almost done.
Yeah.
So
we're here.
tuned.
We're gonna answer some questions for you guys, and we're gonna show you basically how we feed the geckos. Any questions so far?
No. Just a lot of people with
Yeah,
love.
well,
I
look.
love y'all.
So look, you
Oh,
could. There's all that you can read
Boy.
that. Boy, this first
Right?
your first rodeo.
What's up, Harrison? Thank you, man. Thanks for the love.
What are they saying?
He said, I love you. Only Manny, not David.
Damn.
Chloe says, hi. Love your videos. You guys
What's
are
up,
awesome.
Chloe?
Thank you. I know it's 100% me and 0% David, but still, I'm awesome. I understand.
All right, so we'll give you a sneak peek tour because I gotta go get some feeding cups. So this is the gecko room.
This whole thing behind me right here.
Yeah.
That's David's
That's
body.
my big ass chest.
Just geckos on geckos. Look at all of this. I think we might be slightly addicts to the reptiles.
Yeah, I know. Excuse me. Pardon me. So.
And I just broke
you
something.
tripping over stuff?
Boy, I'm like a girl, always tripping.
Caroline texting.
How long have
Look,
you...
check this out. I know we've probably told you this a million times and showed you this in other videos, but I get new viewers all the time. I'm going to show you how I feed the geckos. Basically what I do is I buy these little plastic cups from like Restaurant Depot, or you could get it from, if you don't have a Restaurant Depot card and you can't buy them in bulk, you could always get them off of our website. We sell the whole sleeve. I think it's like for $10. But this will last you a long time, especially if you only have like one gecko or something.
I might as well last the gecko's entire lifetime.
For real. So what we do is we lay them out on this little table here. This little portable table.
How long until y'all have more red striped gargoyles for sale?
So I have some babies that hatched, but they're not ready to ship, and I want to take them to Daytona. The big Daytona show here in Florida is next month. In 3 weeks, right, Manny?
Yeah, 3 weeks. Almost, 3 weeks to exactly.
So I want to take them to that show. They're probably not going to be on the website for another 2-3 months, to be honest. But,
Harrison says, what do you think of keeping 3 baby cresties in a tub?
watch this. There's like 8 in there.
Yeah, it just kind of really depends on the size of the tub, and you got to make sure you feed accordingly as well if there's more than one gecko.
So we use a squirt bottle. This squeeze. What
It's
do
like
you
a
call it?
ketchup bottle
Like a
from
ketchup bottle.
the restaurants.
And then I just pour the food into the little.
We definitely stole this from a restaurant.
Yeah. So just like that. The food actually came out a little more watery than I like, but it's not the end of the world.
What is your favorite kind of gecko?
Crested gecko. I feel like I get that asked like all the time, and I always switch the.
Right? It depends on the mood of the day.
Sometimes I say crested, sometimes I say gargoyle.
Is 72 an okay temp to keep crested gecko? I
Yes.
can't seem to get it higher than that, but the humidity stays at a constant 78%.
Yeah, 72 is fine.
When are you going to get more crested geckos, not baby? I'm guessing
Like
for
adults? Honestly,
sale. Like
our
sub-adults, adults.
we have certain like a couple sub-adults for sale and bigger juveniles. So, but like I said, man, we've been dealing with so much crap. We haven't been able to update the site with the new cresteds, but we did just update them with some Euromastics.
Euromastics, hognose, tortoises.
Yeah.
A few things that we've had for a bit. Kyler says, my gecko's a little lethargic and hasn't moved much. What should I do?
Well, you gotta make sure that the gecko is being kept with the proper temperature and humidity, and then the rest kind of takes care of itself. So if the enclosure is set up properly, and you're feeding the right food, you might want to just take it to the vet. But that kind of question is hard for me to answer because I don't know anything about how you're keeping your gecko or how your gecko looks. Maybe he looks lethargic to you. Maybe he's just dehydrated. So that's a hard question to answer. That's something you gotta kind of like send me a message about.
With pictures of like the setup.
Yeah.
How many geckos do you have? Few to guess, man. How many geckos do you think are in here? We should do a contest. Guess how many geckos you have.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Hey.
Like 40, 42 geckos?
What, breeders?
No.
Oh, what are you talking about?
In total, I only have 42 geckos.
Boy, more like 42 in that one row right there.
Yeah, maybe like 400, 500 or something.
Is there a way to tell a gecko's age?
No. Not unless you hatch it.
How many times should you take a bearded dragon to the vet a year?
You don't have to ever take the bearded dragon to the vet if it's healthy. It's not like a dog. Then
when will the next leechies be up for sale?
Soon. In about a week.
Is it bad to handle my crested gecko every day?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's bad, but unless the gecko... Yeah, I wouldn't do that every day.
What's your favorite? Someone's asking what's our favorite gecko morph, both of us.
Lily
it's the
white.
same one, yeah, lily white. Nothing can compare. Well,
Yeah.
there's some really cool stuff, but lily white's the best.
Yeah, lily white, like... There's... Right now, it's like, that's the best.
Should I get a Europlatus Sycorae, Fantasticus, or Lychee? I have a pair of Gargs and an 18-18-18 naturalistic vivarium with Eco Earth, cocoa fiber, and dirt mixed with fake vines and real plants.
You should get you should get all of them. But if you could only pick one, I would say go for the lychee. It's a hardier gecko. It's not gonna die as easy. It's also gonna live a lot longer, and it's big. Obviously, it's big.
Any nice full red pinstripe male cresties available?
No.
Are you guys brothers? No, we're just gay. I'm just kidding. We're just friends who have weird addictions for reptiles. Any plans to work with Axanthic cresties?
Maybe in the future. Maybe, but right now they're selling for too much money. I don't want to buy any right now.
What do you get with a buckskin patternless bred to a Harley?
A buckskin patternless to a Harley, you'll get flames, you'll get patternless, you'll get Harlequins.
Hey, do you ever do any herping, man? You've been slacking on the herping. I'm the herp expert.
What do you mean?
No, someone's asking, do you ever do any herping?
Oh,
I
yeah,
do.
very rarely. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, man, not enough time to be the real Tarzan. How many times should a leopard gecko be fed during the week?
Babies, I would feed every day. Adults, like 2-3 times a week.
My crested gecko has pinworms. What do I do?
Take it to the vet.
And it seems like my cresty isn't eating. I know they are nocturnal, but I've had her for about a week, and I've changed the paper towel substrate once, and I haven't seen any poop since.
Wait, what?
It seems like my Krusty isn't eating. I know they are nocturnal, but I've had her for about a week. I've changed her paper towel substrate once, and have never seen any poop since.
Um, how if the enclosure is too big, it might have a harder time finding food. Um, Otherwise, I would say just add another food bowl or plate. I think make sure that you're feeding Rapashi or Pangea, and yeah.
Hey guys, want to show you something a little adorable that came to join us right now? This is the new security for HQ. Say what's up, guys. Oh, they just don't leave us alone. I think they want to breed crested geckos too. Should I get a crested gecko or a gargoyle gecko as a starter pet?
Crested gecko.
My crested gecko is about 18 grams and has not changed for a couple of months. And he is eating crickets twice a week. I'm trying to get him to eat Rapashi diet, but he is refusing. What do I do?
No, it's probably not refusing. It's probably eating very little and you're not noticing. A healthy gecko's not going to starve to death. So just put the food in there, feed crickets once a week, and keep the food in there pretty much every day.
No, they aren't Aussie mixes. They're rescues, so we kind of don't know what they are.
Aren't they like...
That's what so basically one of my neighbors couldn't take care of the dogs anymore, so we took it off their hands. They say they're like Rottweiler Husky mixes, but who knows, man. How long till a Cresty lays dud eggs?
A female that's paired up, or...
Yeah, is it... when
it depends. All females are different. Like, some could lay in a month after you pair them up. Some can lay in 2 months. Some will go to fertile eggs right away.
Yeah, and then sometimes for some reason, as they're growing, they just throw in fertiles.
Yeah.
Without ever being paired.
Yeah. Oh, like, if it's a single female, sometimes they could just throw in fertiles.
Is it better to put a crested gecko in a tub or in an Exoterra?
In a tub.
Yeah, it holds humidity better.
Holds humidity better, and there's not as much visibility.
Yeah, it's like opaque.
So look, check this out. This is a little gargoyle gecko.
Your finger's all in the way.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. This little gargoyle gecko has a regenerated tail, but I don't know if you could see it. It has Dalmatian spots in the tail on the tail.
On the regenerating tail?
Yeah. It doesn't have any of the pattern, the original pattern. It's a little blotched gargoyle. But it has like Dalmatian spots on it. Pretty cool.
Do you guys have a website? Yes. It's www.tikisgeckos.com. What is this?
What?
You think everyone can breed crested geckos?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are
out of the two of you, who would win in an arm wrestling competition? Definitely me.
Me.
How much would it be? What do you guys think of Black Panther zoological food?
I've used it before, but I don't know as far as how complete of a diet it is. I don't know. I stick to Rapashi, all the Rapashi diets, and then the Pangea breeding formula.
David would def win. Probably. Fighting's not my forte. I'm the mind
It's
games.
my forte, though.
I'm the mind.
So, there's this guy, hopefully he's watching the video. His screen name is These Nuts. I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna whoop you. For real. He's always talking crap. I'm just kidding, guys. No, I'm not kidding. I'll hurt him bad.
Just throw a spinning heel kick.
Alright, so what's up?
Getting a bigger place open to the public? Question mark?
No, it's a private facility because we do most of our business is online, so it'll be private. It's a private facility, but you know, yeah.
How much would the Dalmatian tailed cost?
Oh no, it's not for sale. I'm keeping that one.
Boy, new project.
No, it's just I don't have many blotched gargoyles, so I wanna like basically grow that project.
Matt Henry is saying, bro.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
what's up?
He's like, bro, when you guys finally gonna come to Sewer Fest so we can catch a pay-per-view fight?
Yo,
Team Garbrandt.
Carbrand. Man, I want to go to Sewerfest. I don't know when though. Maybe next year. I want to go to a lot of shows next year. But I think Garbrandt might win this time. And I think those guys just keep going back and forth. TJ
That's
and
gonna be
Garbrandt.
fun. That's gonna be very
That's
fun to
gonna be
watch.
fun.
Who has better swag on a night out when you
Me.
guys go? Me.
Me.
All day. Me. Especially when I get the nice hair going.
Boy,
You can't compete with that nappy hair back there.
boy, look at your shoes. Your mom bought you those shoes?
Might as well be. Caroline.
Okay, for real.
Is it possible to make a blackout gecko? mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
all
charcoal, like
Yeah,
the
there's-
Xantix.
There's people working with like all black geckos, so it's definitely possible. And the Xanthics are gonna get pretty close to that too.
When will you have crested geckos for sale? Not many on your website.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, we haven't been able to update it because we've been dealing with the move and all that stuff. So, and then we have this big show in August in 2 weeks. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing a big update soon, and we also want to build a new website. So there's a lot of stuff going on, guys. But if you're looking for anything in particular, you could always message us, and we could, see if we have it.
Which are the most important details to keep in mind when breeding or for breeding?
Which are the most important details? Well, make sure that you are doing it for the animal, like not for the animal, but like you're doing it not for the money, and to start off slow. Don't buy 16 groups of crested geckos and start off breeding because you're gonna have a very hard time. Start with one, then get another one if you want to make it a business. Other than that, just make sure the females are up to weight. Make sure you're feeding the proper stuff, and the babies. Make sure you can handle raising a baby before you have 15 of them.
Any panther chameleons for sale? We are currently out of panther chameleons, but we have tons of eggs, so there should be
6 years.
right. I don't know if you guys saw one of the eggs that we posted the other day, or a group of eggs that we found for a chameleon. They take a year to hatch.
Yeah,
12 months. And then 3 months of like raising at least. So, yeah. You got to have patience with those guys. Do you think you'd hire someone to build a website?
No. I mean, maybe for the right price, but what's it called? I'm going to probably do it with Shopify, and I know it's pretty easy to do it with that, so I kind of want to do it myself just to see how it really works.
What show are you guys going to be at? The next one is Daytona, which is the National Breeders Expo. In Daytona Beach, Florida. But we do all the Repticons basically from like Daytona South. We do all those reptile shows for the most part. Is Tiki Cuban?
No, Venezuelan.
Will all females lay even if they're solitary and don't have any other geckos? No. Some will though, but they're usually infertile. Why is it so difficult to get a hold of pygmy chameleons? I haven't seen any in circulation for 3 years now. They do come in pretty often every time when Madagascar opens up. The only problem is no one's really breeding them in captivity because they don't even live very long. A lot of people don't even keep them successfully, but every time Madagascar opens up, there are plenty of pygmies that come in.
Well, there's the Brookesia and stuff.
Those are the ones I'm talking about mainly that come in.
but
Those
I
are the
think-
pygmies, the Brookesia genus.
Yeah.
What is the best way to make a gargoyle gecko comfortable and happy? Leave it alone and feed it.
Take a look. Provide a lot of visual barriers, kind of like this. We have a lot of spots where they could hide in. We have branches, and give it food. Keep it in like 75 to 78 degrees. And keep handling to a minimum unless you see that the gecko can handle it. What?
Bill's like Venezolano. He has a Cuban ass accent.
It's
Boy,
because
it's-
I'm in like borderline Miami.
Yeah, for real. Might as well be Cuba. What is that? Do you guys use branded crested gecko diet? Do you have
What do you mean?
to use branded crested?
Yeah, Rapashi.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I don't know if that's what he's asking, but
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of confused too. Have you ever hatched a crested gecko from a partho egg?
no.
Tiki is giving me Romeo Santos vibes from this
Me?
angle. Please.
No, man.
Come on, man. Just start
That
singing.
guy's a prima donna.
Okay,
on,
it's
man.
you, man. It's okay.
No.
Make a video speaking Spanish.
Yeah, man, we want to make some of those videos for sure. Because we have a lot of people, in Mexico,
South
in Mexico,
America.
in South America, and Spain that would like to listen to them. But we will do them this year before the year's over. I promise. We will
That's
do
a
crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, chameleons. We'll do like the basic stuff, and then we'll start to add more on the regular.
Any blue tongue skinks for sale? Yeah, we
Yes.
have a couple of northern still available. Again, they kind of haven't really been posted. One, we're just kind of saving them for Daytona. But if you're interested, just message us. Also, how long will a female crested gecko be gravid before she lays eggs?
So usually it's about a month. Every month, that's how long the process takes. They'll that's when that's when that's how long it takes them to create the eggs. Sorry, I'm like trying to
Yeah, right. Is there a way to tell how old crested geckos are based on weight?
No.
Not really. Is there?
I mean, you could tell that
It's not-
50-gram crested gecko is not 2 months old, but you can't say after the gecko's an adult, you don't really know how old it's gonna be.
Can you keep an adult pair of giant day geckos in an 18-18-24?
A pair? 18,
yeah.
18, 20. A pair?
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
get big, man.
18, 18,
I
24
would say
is
like
big, though.
I know, but I would say like at least 36 high, don't you think? Because they're like 12
24.
inches, man.
I,
They
I,
get big.
I would put them in a 18, 18, 24, man.
You would also put like 12 babies in here. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it should be fine. The good thing about day geckos is
Look,
they
if
seem
you
to
give
do
them
well
more space-
together.
If you give them more space, that's even better. But,
What are the 4 best diets for New Caledonian geckos?
Rapashi Mango Super Blend, Rapashi Classic, Pangea Breeding Formula,
Mulberry Madness.
and then any other Rapashi, I don't know. I don't feed the big fat gecko diet, like the Black Panther zoological diet. I don't know some geckos like it, but I don't go by what geckos like. I go by what's healthy, what's the most nutritional. So I don't know personally if they might be, but so I can't recommend those.
Where do you get that brown paper?
I think someone asked me that. You could get it at Restaurant Depot.
What size tank is perfect for a crested gecko?
It's perfect. There is no such thing as
Yeah.
perfect, but 12 by 12 by 18 is good for like one adult. If you could provide an 18 by 18 by 18, then good for you. Even better.
How many baby giant day geckos can you fit in a 12 by 12 by 18 Exoterra tank?
Man, how many can you fit? Like 200, but that's probably not gonna be very good for them. So I would put maybe in a 12 by 12 by 18.
I would say like 3-4. You can get away
like
with
4.
pretty fine.
Look, this is another New Caledonian gecko species. This is called the
Saracenorum.
Corolithus saracenorum, or a slender prehensile-tailed gecko.
It looks pretty similar to the hybrids, in my opinion.
They kind of do. They got a cool little white collar and white spots on their back.
Do you think sphagnum moss and eco earth is good laybox substrate for crested geckos?
Sphagnum moss and eco earth. Yes.
200. Where can you? Let me see. How do I know if my crusty is eating? If it's
If it's
eating, it's
pooping.
gonna poop. So if it's pooping, it's eating. That's like we gotta just like hashtag that. If it's pooping, it's eating. Just make
real.
a T-shirt because I feel like we say that
should.
so much. Acrylic or glass?
Acrylic is lighter, and it's, I think, cheap. It's lighter.
Oh,
The thing
yeah.
is,
This is my
acrylic.
size.
I think acrylic. The thing is, most enclosures that are made out of acrylic aren't as good as the ones made out of glass. So, glass.
See, there you go. If it's pooping, it's eating. Hashtag right there.
Yeah, for real. We gotta make that.
Just make it like supreme, but like if it's pooping, it's eating. Alright, guys, here, look. So this is the variety of just different enclosures that we use, how we set them up.
Yeah.
I'm living dangerously close. Look where my finger is. Right next to the home button.
Oh, chill. Those dogs are.
Yeah,
farting.
for real, man. No, I stepped on him.
Oh, he just stepped on a dog. No big deal.
Look at this thing.
Do you
I
have
snuck him
juvenile-
in here too. He didn't want him.
Do you have juvenile crested geckos for sale? Yes.
Can
Yes,
we
we do.
see some abronia, please?
You want to show him Abronia?
Boy, I want to show off this dog. How about that?
I don't want to see your dumb dog. I'm just kidding.
Aren't you afraid of geckos will get paper cuts from the paper?
No.
Damn, just slices them up. Hey, I know that gecko.
Oh, it's not.
Which insect you use to feed the most? Crickets.
Oh yeah, crickets, 100%.
Yeah, it's the most accessible by far.
Yeah.
Abronia's way better than the dog. My gecko is 4 months old. At what age can I sex it?
When it's 15 grams.
Are you guys in the-
15, 20 grams, you could. Yo, go check out our sexing video of crested geckos.
And look, this is the other one.
That one has blue eyes.
Like, open your eyes. Oh, you can't see the light.
You gotta organize this room more.
For real. Are we part of the
I don't know.
Herpetological Society? I mean,
Technically, yeah. Technically, yeah, we are.
Well, we only use it
But
once,
we
like,
haven't.
ever.
We haven't. We're so busy sometimes that we don't get to participate in the events.
Would you ever eat a gecko?
Yeah.
Anything to survive, man.
Yeah, I'll eat these dogs.
Hey, you have to eat me first to eat these dogs. Can you put a baby giant day gecko in a plastic container with UVB on top?
Or if you have ventilation. The container doesn't really matter. Like if you have somewhere where the UVB could go through, it's not gonna go through the plastic if you have like screen or something. But where are you going?
I'm gonna get it broken.
Oh, why don't you just take the phone over there?
I don't know, man.
So yeah, you could do it. The container is not what matters. What matters is that the animal is kept in its right temperature and humidity, basically, for like those geckos. How long does it take for a crested gecko hatchling to reach breeding size? About 2 years. Look at the look at the cosita. He's such a pretty dog, they say. Would you ever eat a gecko? Heck yeah. My gecko died. Sorry to hear that, dude. At what age do geckos typically show final coloring? Around like a year, let's say. Depends, because some show it very early, like the dark and creams show it very early. The reds take a little bit longer. Okay, hold on. What kind of food are you using right now? It's a mix. It's a mix of Rapashi, Mulberry Madness, and Pangea breeding. What?
Yo, come here, man. Did you notice this?
Yeah, the bump.
Bronias.
The bump.
Boy, that bomb. That shit's coming out.
I know. I showed it on Snapchat. I put some Neosporin on it. I gotta put some again.
I'll give you some
Okay, what kind of food? Okay, dubia roaches. No, dubias are illegal in Florida, so we feed discoids. Is it hard keeping up with the gecko business? Yes. When are you going to make another video? This is a video. Yeah, I mean, we do one video each week, each Saturday. If we don't get the time to actually film it and edit it, then we do a YouTube live. But we'll have another one next weekend. Just got a gecko. It's only 5 grams. Okay. Start feeding it. Start feeding it crickets once a week and Rapacia or Pangea. That's how you put some size on it. When are you guys coming to the UK for the invert? Nah, that's a hard one. I don't think I'll go to the UK anytime soon. How long do giant day geckos live? Like 15 years, right?
Giants, yeah.
What is your favorite crested gecko other than lily white? Quad stripes. Have you tried to breed leaf tails? No. I bought a 36. There's an abronia. What is that?
It's a
That's
female
Taniata.
Taniata. She gave me babies this year.
How much are your Chihuahua? So I just hatched 2 Chihuahuas. I'm not sure for what I'm gonna sell them yet. Maybe like 750. Not sure. 700, 750. I don't know. How many geckos do you have? Hundreds, like maybe 400 or 500 or something. I gotta count them. What kind of weathers limit your shipping? So, under 40 degrees, I rather not ship. Above 90 degrees, I rather not ship. Can you breed gargoyle and crested geckos? No. Is that your new facility? Yes. What can I use to keep my geckos in close? What?
Don't sound too enthusiastic.
But I'm trying to bang out these questions. There's so many. Yeah, because they don't want to ask when you're here because you're ugly. What can I use to keep my gecko's enclosure cool? Because I stuck my hand in the enclosure and it was pretty warm. So what do I do? Just put it in an area where it's gonna get air conditioning. I don't know. ¿Cómo les das la vitamina D3? D3. D3. La vitamina D3 se la damos con el calcio. El calcio que usamos nosotros la trae ya. Can you get me a shirt before the 5th? Want to rap at Sewer Fest? Yeah, bro. Just hit me up. Gorgeous. We're 30 minutes in. Tiki. His beard is impressive. Are you jealous?
No respects. This is all he can grow. This is like max capacity.
Because I'm a gentleman.
You're a naked mole rat.
You ever coming to Colorado? No, not anytime soon. I mean, ever? Yeah, I want to go to Colorado, but not anytime soon. What morph is better than a red striped gargoyle? A 6 red striped gargoyle gecko.
That's just an upgraded red
For
stripe.
real. You ever coming to Colorado? All right. Will Chihuahuas ever be for sale? Yeah, we have some right now that will be for sale. Just haven't gotten around to actually putting them for sale. Damn, we have a lot of damn geckos, man.
I know, dude. That's why. Give me another hose. I'll start helping. You guys crack me up. What are the different types of giant day gecko morphs? There's
Crimson,
like the
blue blood,
super
Axanthic.
crimson.
Axanthic.
There's like a blue head that I've seen. It's pretty weird, but they're kind of in their infancy for morphs at least.
I mean, some of them have been around, but nobody really works with them.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. A blue giant day gecko. Are you going to the reptile show in Oregon in August?
No, we only go to the reptile shows here in Florida unless we happen to be in town.
Yes, we will make a new video of our new place.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, as soon as we get everything organized, we'll do that.
Would you ever work with the jeweled gecko from New Zealand? Beautiful but
Oh,
endangered.
hell yeah. But
It's just a question of ever being able to get one.
yeah, those things, they're super hard to get legally, and they're super expensive.
What is the next Palm Beach Expo you will be at the next time they have one?
I don't
Which
know.
I don't remember the
I
date.
think, damn it, this thing. Maybe like it's usually we just had the West Palm Beach show, so it might be a while.
Yeah,
Like
it might be a
4
few
months.
months. Yeah. What is the normal weight for a 1-year-old crested gecko?
That really
Yeah.
ranges. There's no such thing as like. I would say for a year-old crested, anywhere from 15 to 30 grams. Depends on how you feed them, really.
And also, even if you feed them the same, some grow slower than others, or
Yeah,
some grow
exactly.
faster. What are your thoughts on the chameleon gecko?
What?
What are
Chameleon geckos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple. They're really cool.
Come
I-
to the Go finish, boy.
I prefer bigger geckos, but they're really cool.
He likes it big. Come to the Pacific Northwest. The shows are worth it. Oregon and Washington. Man, I wish I was closer. We'd so go.
Yeah, for real.
That's like literally the farthest away from in the continental United States. Are you from Spain? No, I'm Peruvian. He's from Venezuela
Well, you're
and
American.
half Cuban.
I'm American, guys. South American.
You guys hear about the new Cyclodactylus? What is that? Tanahenspia
No, I don't even know
gecko
what the hell
discovered
that
in
is.
Thailand?
No, never heard of that. Please show us your incubator. You wanna go show it?
What, the closet?
For real.
All right, guys. So this is. Can I flip this camera without messing anything up?
Go for it.
So this is where we incubate all our eggs, at least the cooler eggs from all the crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, lychees, lily whites, all that stuff, day geckos, panther chameleons. We incubate it all over here. And then there's a little chihuahua. And then sometimes we use these incubators depending on the species. What's the ideal bin size cage for a single crested gecko?
Like a 30 quart.
Come to Seattle, Washington one day. We're gonna have to go. What is your favorite morph of blue tongue skink?
Homer.
Like, nah, man. I mean, from all of them, lavas
yeah,
or
the
like
lava, the lava.
yeah, those crazy Australian morphs. But over here, Turner White is probably my favorite.
Yeah, Miami snow.
Miami Snow. What geckos are behind you?
These?
Yeah.
Just crested groups and stuff.
Do you sell your own reptiles? If not, where do you suggest getting some from? Yes, we sell our own reptiles. A lot of them reproduce, some of them we didn't, but we sell all kinds of reptiles. How big do giant day geckos grow? They get up to 12 inches. Usually the males are the ones that get that big. Females I've seen from about 10 inches, but they get anywhere from like 10 to 12. Can you keep a crested gecko in a 10-gallon tank? Yes, you can. You can keep it there up to adulthood. Tiki, you kind of look Spanish. I mean...
I am Spanish.
When will you have gargoyle geckos available?
In about 2 months, 3 months. Depends because we have a... Wow, look at this super Dalmatian. Just
Let me
a
see.
baby. Hold up.
Pull it out.
Look at just a super... Look at a...
Oh my god.
Just a tiny little baby already.
Dude, I love that on the head.
Yeah, sorry guys, you can't see it. They're
It's
all
secret.
jumping out.
What's your Facebook? Tiki's Geckos.
Tiki's Geckos.
When the red stripes do come up for sale, how much are you selling them for?
We sell red stripes anywhere from 350. Like, I'm talking about real red stripes. Like, not like little traces of red. I'm talking about solid red stripes, 350 to 650.
Yeah, it just depends on the quality, the thickness, and all that stuff. Do you have fat tail geckos? Yes, we have a bunch of them.
Not as much as Crescent.
Yeah, a good amount. How big is your new facility?
Maybe like...
Yeah, did we ever get the square feet counted at this place?
No, maybe like 1,000.
It's definitely more than 1,000 because the backyard...
No, I know, I was going to say 1,000, like 250.
I think it's more than that.
Not counting the backyard.
Oh. When will you have juvenile crested geckos available again?
I feel like I already answered these. In about like a month. But like I said, in about a month they'll be on the website. But you guys can message us and ask us what you're looking for because, guys, I wish you knew how much work we got.
Right. How many rooms are there in your facility?
3.
Was it 3? Any tiramisu kids available this year?
No, bro. That's Lazarus. Who's asking that?
Huh?
That's Lazarus who's asking that.
Nazareth, yeah.
That's yeah, no, bro. Not this year.
I don't know which geckos breed. Leopard. Oh, I don't know which ones to breed. Leopard or crested geckos. Which? It's whatever you like more.
Yeah,
to be
whatever you
honest.
like best.
But us, it feels up to us, cresteds. How can a dubia roach be illegal?
In Florida? Because
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because they can create their own invasive populations, and in Florida, man, everything is invasive. You grow up with looking at some lizards, some fish, some plants. You think it's from around here, but it's they're all not native at this point. So I'm guessing they're just trying to keep it as native as possible. Do y'all have any Halloween morphs?
Yeah.
What is your next expo that you are going to? Daytona, the National Breeders. What is it? National Breeders Reptile Conference.
Yeah. Dude, this thing's pissing me off. All right,
Do you
let's
want
answer
another
a couple more.
Is a 12 by 12 by 18 large enough for one adult crested gecko or gargoyle?
Yes.
In Norway, all reptiles are a lot more expensive than the USA. Yeah, it changes a lot per country. Like for example, here a veiled chameleon can cost you like $40. In Australia, you'll never find one.
Yeah.
And also, like the eastern blue-tongued skinks over there, people find in their backyards. Well, here they're worth $800. That's a baby. I just have to tell y'all, you guys are an inspiration, and I think you guys have the best job ever. Thanks for all the hard work.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. You guys are the ones that make it possible.
Yeah, not a day goes by that I'm not grateful for this, man. For real.
That's it? You want to end it there?
Yeah, let's end it.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Like we said, man, we appreciate all of y'all.
Yeah. Again, sorry we couldn't make a real YouTube video this time, but just know it's for a good reason. We're working on the new facility, and if you guys have any questions.